empowering your life. Welcome to the Sphere. This episode is sponsored by
True Digital Media Consulting. You're online right now and so are your customers, but marketing has to be a consistent journey. True Digital Media Consulting can help with your online ads, organic growth, and so much more. Contact us today at 832-934-4436 or visit our website at truedigitalmediaconsulting.com.
Elite Dental Wellness. At Elite Dental Wellness, Dr. Ashandra Batiste understands that one of the biggest obstacles is dental fear. The vision at Elite Dental Wellness is to ensure every patient is treated with respect, ultimate care, patience, and love. Call us today to make an appointment at area code 713-789-8680. Looking to advertise? Join the Sphere's vast demographic reach of thousands of people all over the world. Send an email today to advertise@thesphere.tv or call us at area code 832-772-7789.
Hello and Happy New Year. Welcome back to another episode of All Things Beauty. Y'all have the pleasure of having Miss Marie and the fierce and fabulous Miss Autumn last week. It was a great show, y'all. They were talking about fashion and even hair, since of course that's their area of expertise. And today we're bringing more of the fashion since we have Miss Marie back, and also the makeup, because you know who I have in the studio with me, Miss Meagan. Hey ladies.
Hey ladies. Hey girl. Hey.
And, reintroduce yourself to the people.
I'm your co-host, Meagan Anukwuem. And you can find me on Instagram at makeup_by Meagan. That is MAKEUP_BYMEAGAN.
Hello. It's good to be back with my sisters here, sharing this space. I am Marie Crawford, the one and only with Session Boutique, where class is always in. And you can find me on Facebook, Session Boutique, and also Instagram at Session Boutique _ hashtag classy is the new sexy.
Classy is the new sexy. Okay. Absolutely. Yes. And y'all know where y'all can find me, Amethyst Black Artistry on Instagram and Facebook if you're into that. But yeah, we're so happy to have y'all on. So if you're new to this platform, then you may not know this, but if you're oldie but a goodie, then you probably know that for the first 10 or 15 minutes, we're actually going to be right here on Facebook Live, and then we're actually going to transition off and go to some of our other platforms, including Google Play, SoundCloud, even YouTube. So if you have questions while you're watching this Facebook Live broadcast, please make sure that you ask, and so that we can answer any questions. Yeah, ladies. Nice. So how's your week been up to this point?
Mine has been a little boring.
It's like silence.
Yeah, mine's been a little boring. I mean, it's just Tuesday.
It's just Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm still recovering from the holidays.
The
holidays.
The holidays.
Recovering. 8 days into the new year.
Yeah.
And it seemed like things are moving so fast still.
Things
I don't know.
Already the first week of 2019 has... Y'all, already for me at least, it's already come and gone.
Yes.
I have been I've been exhausted, still recovering from the holidays, like you both said. But then I also have been triggered by so much of what's going on in the headlines, especially here in Houston. Yes. Jasmine Barnes, a 7-year-old young black girl, was shot, and things with Tiffany Haddish, and then the whole R. Kelly situation. It's like this has been a hard week for a lot of black women.
It has.
So if any of you sisters are out there also experiencing that, make sure that you're engaging in some self-care. Self-care is so important. 2019, let's make this the year that we are prioritizing ourselves.
Absolutely. Self-care, self-love.
Yeah. So wait, before we actually jump into that, it just made me think, what are some of you, or if y'all can give maybe a tip or two, your favorite things to do for self-care? How do you indulge in self-care?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Me, I get my nails done every 2 weeks. My nails and
Come on, let me
toes
see.
and-
Let me
Okay,
see.
nails.
Every
Oh,
2 weeks. They're
gorgeous.
not. They're not
this.
usually how they are. Normally, I have
love
them
that look.
blinged out.
I love it.
Oh,
The
really?
color
You
is
do
really
the
nice.
charms?
Oh yes, and the crystals and all that. Yeah. I do
Okay.
all that.
And they
I do
stay
all
on all 2 weeks?
that. Yes, every 2
Really?
weeks. And I just like me. I like to drive around in my car by myself, listen to music.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah,
You
know.
yeah.
That's really good.
That
That's
is.
relaxing.
That is.
It's not. I need to start doing more like massages and things like that. But right now, I
Yep.
just my nails.
Yeah, and that's good. I mean, that's
And you time.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
And that's self-care, self-love.
Or
We
go in
always
my
like
room
that.
and shut the door and just.
Yeah, because you grew up in a
don't
big
talk to
family,
me.
so I'm sure
Yes.
personal one-on-one or solo time is probably important, you know.
Oh yeah, it is
yeah.
definitely.
Absolutely. I know for me, I've just been meditating a lot, just kind of finding my space.
Yeah.
Centering myself more, grounding
good.
myself for the new year, because I know that there's a lot of things that are going to be happening, right?
Yeah.
Things seen and unseen. And so you just really
Yes.
have to prepare yourself mentally
Absolutely.
for what's before you. So I've been
That's
doing
it.
a lot of that. I've been, doing my saging and, doing all of that type of cleansing.
Yeah.
Because I want to make sure that my headspace is strong
Yes.
while
Is
I'm entering.
meditating hard?
No, it's just quieting your mind. It's just quieting your mind.
That's pretty hard.
That's pretty hard.
You know what I've been using is apps. So I have something called Headspace. I have an app
Yeah.
called Calm. And I really like the Calm app. It's really user friendly, at least for me. And so it have like 30-second intervals, a minute interval, 5 minute. If you just want like calming, soft, and even there's some guided meditation words. Like think about this, imagine yourself.
Yeah.
So that's been helpful.
Yeah. And just
but,
listening to music as well.
But you're probably a pro. You don't need an app at this point.
Well, I don't know about that, but it definitely helps ease you into the meditation when you listen
Okay.
to music before you go to bed. Put on some nice, soothing music.
I did that in Canada, and
Yeah.
it was nice.
Yeah.
I fell asleep, and I woke up. I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
I really got a full 8 hours of sleep.
What?
Yeah.
That's
See?
good.
But that was my first time.
That was your first time. Mhm.
That was
She
my first
meditated successfully.
Okay. It
we
worked.
love
That was
that.
just to fall asleep, though. I
worked.
want to be able to like silence my mind in the middle of the day when
Yeah.
I'm having like chaos
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe
the
an
way.
app would be good for that,
Yeah.
just in the middle of the day really quickly.
Yeah.
So before I forget, where do you get your sage bundles? I've always wanted to sage.
So I actually got mine from my friends. They love me so. So I got them from my friends. So I don't have any like go-to places
Yeah.
right now. But there's so many places you can Google
Okay,
and
but like here in
find them.
Houston, like
oh,
you can go
absolutely.
buy some?
Oh,
Oh,
it's
okay.
really big here.
Oh.
Oh yeah, they have like the
Where have I
colorful
been?
sage you can burn and
Ah.
smudge your home.
It
And
smells differently.
I think it's just the whole visual of the actual how they wrap it.
Yeah,
But
I
it's
need some purple sage.
some good stuff.
That's what I need in my life.
Yes.
Girl,
Get
well,
your
I
sage
love that.
on.
Get your sage on. Whatever works for you, ladies. Make sure that you're engaging in self-care.
Absolutely.
So going right into how we look, because you see us looking good.
Oh,
don't
yeah.
act like you don't. Absolutely. So,
looking
ladies, what are y'all rocking on your lips? I see the red, and I started to wear red today. I love a good red lip.
You know the classic Ruby Woo
Classic.
with Night Moth lip liner from MAC.
You brought it classic for us, and
Girl.
she has on a brown smoky eye that y'all can see ever so beautifully on this screen that is
yes.
capturing her. So Meagan has brought us this nice classic look, a good brown smoky eye and a red lip.
And I love it. I love it.
Yeah. What about you, love?
So I love red lipstick.
Yes.
And so actually I don't know like the website name of my friend, but she does vegan lipstick.
What?
And it's called Ruth Kiss. I'll have to kind of share that information later, but I love it.
Is it a biblical tie like Ruth in the Bible?
It is.
Okay.
I don't really know like all of the background
Yeah.
of it. I
That's
just love
cute.
supporting my sisters, and she was selling
Yes.
it, and so I love red lipstick, and it's vegan,
Perfect.
so it was a win.
Hello.
I like it because
Thank
it's not a matte finish. It's more like of a satin finish, but it lasts well.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I love it.
Last well.
Oh.
Absolutely. And I am just rocking a brown liner with buxom white Russian. But one thing, talking about supporting sisters, something called J. LaRue Cosmetics, which I believe is actually black owned and based out of Houston, or Katy, according to the address that was on my shipment. She has some, if you can see on my eye, some glitter pigments, loose pigments. Threw those bad boys on with nothing even underneath and popping.
Oh, it's pretty.
Doing
You don't
it.
have on. You don't have an eyeshadow primer.
No.
And it's beautiful, gorgeous.
Yeah, of course I wet the brush, but nothing, no primer. I was shocked.
Good.
Shocked, y'all. So check her out on Instagram, J. LaRue Cosmetics. She's been posting some beautiful work from other makeup artists around the world
that are wearing her
cosmetics.
I have to check
and
her
they are
out.
so nice. And I love how she's shouting out the other makeup artists. And so it's all about like building, sisterhood through business connections. So
Absolutely.
shout out to her. So I'm so excited, y'all. We have a packed show. I get excited. I'm peacock proud and honeymoon happy to have these. My old pastor in Beaumont used to say that. Shout out to Pastor John Adolph. But I'm so excited to have you ladies on because I truly do cherish your opinions and your feedback and your contributions to this beauty world.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. So thank you all so much for being on, and I hope you will come back over and over. Don't let us run you off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for
Don't
sure.
let
Whenever I'm invited, I'm here.
Oh, absolutely.
Because we can always talk makeup and beauty.
Yes.
Ooh, I love it. I get excited.
Okay. Now, I think we have a poll question. Miss Terry, are we supposed to announce the poll question? Okay. Miss Marie, you want to lead us off into? Is this a good time? Okay.
So we do have a poll question. I appreciate that. Let's just ease right on in.
Yeah.
We're gonna, do the bloopers later. No, just kidding. And so one of the poll questions is makeup that we want to leave. Oh no, our favorite makeup.
Yep.
I got it. I'm getting it. Yeah, 2018. Our favorite makeup looks in 2018.
Oh, and you can see that right
there
now
we
on
go.
your screen.
Yeah.
Hello, Miss Monique January.
Hey, Monique.
Meditating and aromatherapy.
Aromatherapy is really nice.
You're right. You're right. And this is your month, January. Hey, Miss January.
You know what I think of when I hear aromatherapy? Baby boy. The scene with him and the scene with him and what's her name? He was like, it's like it smelled good in here. She was like aromatherapy.
Oh yeah, aromatherapy. I definitely
yes,
take you there.
Classic. Okay,
Yes.
we got some votes already. Hello, Mr. Gary Lee and one other friend.
Yes.
Please make sure that you take our poll question and tell us what your favorite makeup look of these three, because there were so many.
Yes,
but of these three that we highlighted, no pun intended, to be the more popular ones of 2018. So let us know what you think, and we'll be checking in back with you soon. Absolutely. So, ladies, with that being said, one more moment, and then we're actually going to jump right into the content of the show. But wanted to let you all know that this first ad of the show is actually sponsored by True Digital Media. You're online right now, and so are your customers. The question is, how do you actively reach them? Marketing has to be a consistent journey, and we're here to walk you through every step of the way. True Digital Media Consulting can help you with website development, online ads, your business reputation, and even organic growth on search engines. Give us a call today to discuss a customized strategy for your business by calling 832-934-4436 or send us over an email to info@truedigitalmediaconsulting.com. If you mention the Sphere, you will receive a free 30-minute strategy session. Thank you, True Digital. And if you even ever met him in person, he, the young man behind this, is actually a host on another show here on the Sphere, and he is fabulous. We had kind of a meeting of the minds, talking about some show ideas, and he was helping other people out from the network with some ideas. And just in that moment, you could tell, like, I love being around creatives. You probably have experiences too, right?
Absolutely.
Like when you have all these creators in the room, all this energy or synergy, and it's explosive. So just in like that short interaction, he was amazing. So I can't imagine how a consultation with him would be. It's so impactful, I'm sure. So check him out.
Check him out. I love that.
Okay, y'all. So let's just jump right in. Jump right on.
We've been waiting. We've been double dutching.
Yes,
we're ready to talk about it.
We're going to talk about some Golden Globes fashion and makeup, because y'all know that's what we do here on the Sphere. And so we want to bring y'all some pictures. And since you're online with us right now, make sure that you're commenting along the way. But we're going to give it to you real rap raw. We're going to let you know what we think about it, each and every look. So first up, let's get a look. We have Miss Queen Regina King.
Yes, all types of looks.
Her. First of all, her body.
Yes.
Can we just start? And her inner, like, she just looks so calm, peaceful.
The dress.
Yeah, but her presence is so regal, right? Her posture. I mean,
her speech.
Was impeccable.
Yes, it was.
I'm in love with Regina King. I mean, not too many people can be in the industry. I'm sure this industry is really hard to be within, like acting and Hollywood in general.
Oh, for sure.
Over 25 years.
Right.
still look this
deserving.
good, still be
Still
sane.
looks amazing.
Still looking like she did on Poetic Justice.
Okay,
Yeah.
if not even
Still
better,
looking
because she
like
has that womanly,
Oh, yeah.
wisdom that she's bringing to
Still
the.
looking good.
I love her, and I love that she's been picking up more like director roles and
Yeah.
producing roles, and
Yep.
she is here for the long run. I love this color on her skin. She is just.
She's
I'm here for
the
the
women
dress.
too.
Whew,
I'm
yeah.
here for the dress,
What
the
do you
look.
think that is? Is that sequins?
It looks sequin. I love the rose gold look because
Okay.
that's. I mean, her whole posture is powerful. I mean,
It
she
is.
just gave me all kind of black girls rock.
Okay.
So I was loving that.
Yes. Now, it was an interesting choice, I think, for this makeup. It was really natural, which I'm sure is what she wanted.
Right.
I would have liked to, I think, see a little bit more color.
Oh God, I didn't like it.
You didn't like the
I'm
makeup look? What would you
sorry, I
have
didn't
tweaked?
like it. Everything. Her eyebrows, the highlight, just everything. I would have tweaked everything. I would have gave her maybe like, a shimmer that you have on your eye, but not something that's going to clash with the dress.
Yeah.
I would have given her a lighter lip,
Yeah.
a darker under eye. I mean, but altogether, she's just naturally pretty. But
She is. Yeah.
I would have tweaked the entire makeup
I
look,
agree.
for sure.
Now, I'm a fan of a good glowy look, but I've
too.
noticed on camera when she was speaking, it was a little more glowier than I would have probably gone for the Golden Globes.
Right.
But on here on the red carpet, it looks like she's number one more matte on the face.
She does.
And then it almost looks like she has more color on the lips.
Yes,
So
it does.
Maybe she ate or, hugged
Right.
people's
Yeah.
hands.
And
got
it
her
did a
little
touch
looks
up.
like
Yeah.
she has on more eyeshadow.
Oh,
She
okay.
probably did
She
go back in.
Girl, what was you doing, Miss King?
She felt
It
our
looks like
vibes.
she has on
She
a
was
little
gigging at
bit,
the end of the
yeah.
carpet.
But I love the whole look overall, though. The hair, too.
The hair is
Yeah.
nice and the earrings. I love the accessory, simple with the ring.
Yeah.
Very classy, very cute.
Yeah,
I would rock
think
it.
that's what she was going for. And we
Yeah.
got it, honey. We got
Oh,
the
yes.
message.
We got
Yes.
it.
Okay. Next up, who do we have? Looks like and we're gonna get to the men in a second, so fellas, don't think you exempt.
Don't
We
feel
gonna get
left
to the
out.
ladies, and then we're gonna move over to the fellas. But here and now, honey, we have Mr. Billy Porter. I loved his look. I'm a fan of suiting. Let me preface my statement with first saying I'm a fan of suiting. If you catch me anywhere, especially in the work environment, I always have on a nice, colorful suit. Zara, I think, has a lot of good pieces.
They do.
Marie's Boutique has some good pieces. I checked her out. Make sure y'all do too. But I love good quality suiting, and I love a good pattern. And this is giving it to me. I love the cape. I love inside of the cape with the pink satin. I mean, it's gaudy, but I'm here for it.
I don't know.
I think he could have left the cape. Honestly, the suit is nice. The shoes are nice.
Yeah.
He could have left the socks, too. He could have left the cape and the
Yeah.
socks.
Left the whole outfit. Is
So
that what
a
you're
No,
saying?
I think a barefoot would have been fine.
Okay.
Well, I don't know about the barefoot. I don't know.
I'm a
sis.
barefoot.
Really?
I'm African. We like, I'm Nigerian. We barefooted is. I don't like socks.
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling the sock. The pose I wasn't feeling, but I like the suit. I do.
How else are you supposed to pose with that outfit?
Just if he would have took the cape off,
Yeah.
he could have just did a regular.
So the cape was
a
too much
regular
for you.
pose. It was just too much.
But
I
I love the color though too.
I
What
love
about
the color.
I do. I love the color.
Okay.
I love the suit.
Yes.
The thought of the suit.
Yeah.
Just the thought of it.
Yeah.
I like the fuchsia color. I love the concept.
I don't know. I think
I
it's
love
I don't know.
the different. I love that it's different. Let me just say
Yeah.
that because I love anything different. I mean anything outside the box. Like I'm there. I'm like, oh, okay, what we finna do? Oh, y'all gonna do that? I'm gonna do this. So I love the idea behind it. I love the colors, but would I have worn it? Maybe not.
His edge up's nice.
I think maybe I would have worn the actual cape by itself
With the dress.
With
If
the
you were
dress.
styling him, you would have. But
like
as
me,
a man,
like me
Okay,
as
you
a woman,
as a
I would have
woman.
just had the cape on
Okay.
with a dress.
Yes.
Dress.
Now, if you were styling him, what would you take away or add to maybe?
I would definitely take away the cape.
Oh wow! And I love the cape. I mean, I feel like that brings the drama.
It does, but
It was too much.
Okay.
it kind
It's
of
too
already
much.
spoke for itself. So, but it's good. It's good. It's cute.
I feel like that type of avant-garde look is great for like the Met Gala or something more.
Yeah,
you
something
know, like
more. This
eccentric.
was just
It's a time
what
and
I
place.
saw on the red carpet was just more straight to the point, but their pieces were making a statement.
Yes.
His was just like, boom, I'm here, I'm demanding attention.
Yes.
It was just
It was a little
too much.
Well, I wouldn't
for
get
my
more
liking.
into too much. See, if this is too much, Lady Gaga had on a periwinkle number that I think is so
I don't
interesting.
even want to talk about her makeup.
And
but
first of all, let me say that I love her ability to commit.
I do.
This was supposed to be a nod to Julie Garland, but it's giving me Tracee Ellis Ross in that pink fuchsia kind of puffy gown that she wore a few years ago. And so I think that her nod to Hollywood icon like Judy Garland was respected and pay homage, honey, to the mothers. So I feel like that's what she was trying to do, and she even committed and added her own Gaga type flair with the hair.
right.
So it would not have been my favorite look, but it's Gaga, so I think that's what we can expect.
For sure wasn't my favorite. It looks like it looks like a today's look of Cinderella.
Oh, it does. Yeah, it does. It is
like,
giving me Cinderella 2019.
It looks like today
The ballroom look with
Yeah,
the
they
puffy
would do
sleeves.
Cinderella hairstyle and everything.
See, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I like it.
Really?
I really like it because I guess because I love her.
Yeah.
And I love how bold she is. And she just represents me so many ways. So I'm like, yeah, girl, wear that. You can wear anything. You can wear a sheet and be like, put some heels on and be. But I don't know. I like it. I love it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I kind of like that whole different look.
I do respect her different look.
And
My
the powder.
favorite all-time like classic Lady Gaga is when she wore this like oversized menswear suit. It was like 3 sizes too big, but the way it framed her and it was like tailored well, although it was too big.
Right.
It was just my favorite
I love that.
all-time go-to look.
Yes.
But yeah, she's working it. I mean, if you're gonna wear a look like this, honey, you have to own it.
You have to.
Yeah.
And I feel like she owned it.
She owned it.
She tried her thing. So here we
yes.
are. I am saying her makeup, the eye is a lot more dramatic than, but I mean, it's Gaga once again.
It
but
is.
That eye, honey, and the dark brown brows, I think
Yeah.
is different. But
One thing about Lady Gaga, she's consistent with her style, her look. Like if she would have came in something different, I would have been like, no, that's not her. So I don't know. I don't know.
I liked the face. I would have did something different with the eyes. The eyebrows were okay, but her face was beat. Her face, the foundation, the highlight, the placement of the contour, the blush, it was nice.
come on, technical, give it to us. Give it to us.
Give it to us.
You know, I love Bevy Smith. Love Bevy. And she is an all-time go-to kind of fashion icon. And I saw her on Andy Cohen's show last night or on Sunday night talking about some Golden Globe looks. And one of her comments when it came to Gaga was that a lot of times stylists are putting stars in these like fabulous gowns that are on trend, that are fabulous, that are, you know, amazingly designed, and the stars really can't own it. They don't have the confidence or the posture that we saw Miss Regina King rocking. They don't have that type of presence.
Yes.
And what I do love about Gaga is that, like you said, she's consistent and she
is
always has
consistent.
that presence together.
Always.
So gotta give it to her.
Gotta give it to her. I love it.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, let's look at another look. I want to bring to you Halle Berry. Halle Berry.
Hey, Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was on point.
But, you know, I feel like I've seen the silhouette on her before. I feel like it was recycled. But I do love the color. I feel like we've seen a little bodycon,
this is
long
amazing.
sleeve, leg out with Halle Berry.
Everything.
That's fierce.
But,
Yes, the little legs showing, the boobs, the
but
cleavage.
we've seen this before on her. This type
think
of look.
so?
But I just think for her, because it's Halle Berry, she can get away with it. I don't know. What do you
Her body is together.
It is together.
If it's the occasion, you know, it's not too much. It's not simple, but it just fits her. And if it's the occasion, I love the hair.
Yeah.
I love her makeup. I just loved it. The cleavage is just it's just boom. It's just right in my face.
Yeah,
Love
I
it.
think she sticks to what she knows, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Don't
and
fix
I feel
it.
like she is doing just that.
She is definitely owning that.
love it.
Now, when I uploaded this picture, I zoomed in on the shoes. You can actually see that they're the same kind of maroon or cranberry color. So I love that she tried that kind of like monochromatic look.
Right.
Yes.
That was really cool. But I think I would have still did a little bit more color on the eye, like maybe eyeliner underneath with a little cranberry, like something. But I just feel like. I mean, she's beautiful.
She is.
But
Right.
it's like, did this makeup look take 10 minutes? Like, I just need maybe a blush, like a little bit more
Now
color.
that you say that, I would have did the eyebrows a little darker too.
Yeah, like something to anchor it.
I would have definitely like did the blush a raisin color, like the
Yeah.
blush to match the dress. Probably even a darker lip
maybe.
liner,
Yep.
Just
or
a little
lip
bit.
or something.
Like just a little bit more color.
Just to give us more, because now we see cleavage, and so
Yeah.
it kind of it'll line it up if she had a darker
her
look.
outfit is a evening,
Yeah.
and her face is daytime. And I didn't.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
That's
so,
a good
no.
point.
Yeah, we love that. Awesome. So we're going to go into our next commercial here, Facebook Live. We ask that you subscribe to our show on all the major platforms, including iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, and Stitcher. Review our show in iTunes with constructive feedback.
Yeah.
Share this Facebook Live post and the entire show with your family and friends. Donate to our mission to bring enriched and inspiring content each and every week. You can donate at www.thesphere.tv/donate. Nice.
Well, we got definitely some good comments from Monique and Janae, talking about the looks and her presence and even the makeup being cute. So thank y'all all so much for commenting and adding to it. I want to show y'all we're on for a little bit longer on the live, but I want to show y'all one more look before we go and get some commentary, and then we'll go off of the live platform. But I love your engagement, y'all. Thank you so much for
Thank you,
hanging
guys.
with us. So we're going to be looking at the cast of what's this? Black Panther? Yes, Black Panther.
Oh, give it to me. Give it to me. I'm
with
here
their
for this.
Wakandanness,
This
but
is my favorite
they.
look.
I love that the lady. Oh, Lupita,
Yes.
Lulu.
That color.
That's
on
my
her
sister. She don't
skin
even know
tone
it.
is
Ew.
just- oh my God, the color on her skin tone.
Just
is
gorgeous.
And her skin.
Both of them.
Yes.
Jesus.
Period. Like
My goodness, the glow, the smooth. Is she Ghanaian? Is she
The
from Ghana?
fierceness.
She's from Ghana or
No,
Kenya.
I thought she was
She's
Kenyan.
Kenyan. Yeah, she's Kenyan. Girl, that Kenyan soil and sun is it.
whatever berries and
Diana
herbs she's
also is
using.
bringing it.
I love it.
I love brown or bright tones on brown skin, and I love that these ladies are owning it.
They are
There's
so owning
nothing
it.
like royal blue on a melanin
Nothing.
skin.
Girl, say that again
Oh
one
my
time for the
God.
people in the
Okay.
back.
It's nothing like it.
It's
It's
nothing.
nothing like royal blue on melanin skin.
Breathtaking, and there's not one thing I think
The
I would change
dress.
about the look. The makeup is impeccable. I love the jewelry
Everything.
selections.
Yes.
Like you said, the color blue. She looking like a melanin specialist out here in these streets. I'm here for it.
She is
I
just a
liked
queen.
it. Now, one thing that I was talking
Okay.
to my aunt about was her hairstyle. I probably would have did a high bun, like a
Oh,
high
I can
bun
agree with that.
dress. You know, but the hair. Just because she served, we can let her pass with the hairstyle.
That's
Yeah.
for real.
I would've
Monique
did a high
January
bun.
is saying Lupita's dress is fierce. Yes, honey.
Yes, we agree
It
with
sure
you.
is.
Yes.
it is.
Sure is. And for her body type, yep. The dress is awesome. Oh, in person, she's
Oh,
everything.
and then wait. So I didn't know it like had movement to it. Okay.
That adds
I'm
a little
here
bit
for
more
that.
interest.
Absolutely.
And you know what? I feel like Michael
Yes,
B.
look at
Jordan
that.
and Ryan Glover are both attractive men, but next to these two goddesses, I don't know
Girl,
if they bringing it like Michael B.
You're being too nice.
Fix
Yes.
the bow tie.
Michael B. Jordan
Fix the bow tie.
is more than just attractive, honey. You're being a little too nice here. He is more
But why
than just
is
attractive.
his bow tie? Like, who is styling him where he could just?
Girl, he could take the bow tie
I
off
mean,
and still look good.
He should have.
You know.
He could have
should
came in
have.
jeans and a,
I
and
agree
jeans
with
and
you,
a
my
shirt.
sister. Yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
would've
look at the
still-
little blue on the eyes.
Yes,
I
her
didn't see
makeup.
that.
I loved her makeup.
Yeah.
I would have probably
And the
chose
lip
another
color.
lip color. No, I would have chosen another lip color.
I
though,
kind
but
of like the lip color because
No.
anything too bright would have maybe
would-
clashed
maybe
with
a
the light.
nude.
Okay.
Maybe a nude, but she just looks great.
She
She
looks
does.
good.
She just
She is
look-
taking care
There's
of
just
herself.
nothing
Wait, is that
like
blue
melanin
eyelashes?
skin.
Yeah,
Oh
like
my
mascara,
God.
maybe a blue
There's
mascara
just
and
nothing
lash
like melanin
situation.
skin.
I'm
Look at
just
that.
here for
You know,
it.
Is this a brooch, Michael B? I mean, what are we doing, Auntie?
Don't please
What?
don't
Please.
debate.
I just
Please.
don't see it, y'all. What do y'all think about Michael B. Jordan? Back me up here. I feel like he could have brought it. You know, one person I
He
didn't-
always brings it.
Yeah.
Clothes on, clothes off. He's always bringing it.
Like clothes off is the preference though. You know, one couple that I didn't include in here because I was just like, Lord, this is too much to unpack, was Idris Elba and his fiance. He had this turquoise. He had this turquoise situation happening, and I like that he did not. We were talking about Michael B. His bow tie crooked, and it made me think of he chose not to wear any neckwear. Is that the
Who?
Yeah, yeah, that's
Idris-
perfect. Yeah.
Idris, yeah, he chose not to. He
didn't see
left it
that.
open at the little
That's
top.
great, too.
But I love the color on him. It was gorgeous on his skin tone.
Ooh.
But he had the shoes to match, y'all. I was
my
like,
God.
that's what took it over for me.
But
I'm
he's
like,
just
Uncle
fine.
Idris, don't do the shoes to match.
Don't call him uncle. That's
Please.
daddy.
He is some
Daddy.
He is some fine.
Yeah, you know, that's what I'm saying. So I love that. But his fiance, she is gorgeous.
She is.
But I felt like her hair
gorgeous.
was a little too distracting. I feel like I can't see her pretty face because of all the bang. Like I needed face because her skin is impeccable. His daughter is so cute too here on screen.
Yes.
She's beautiful.
But his fiance, I feel like I wanted to see more of her beautiful face and I couldn't because of the bang.
Yeah.
And she doesn't have a round face. Like I like to wear big hair with like framing the face because I have a round face. But her face is so beautiful and oval. Like, girl, pull that hair back a little bit. But
I didn't like her dress.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Really, I didn't like it.
It's like I went from the hair to the dress, and I was like, I stopped right there.
Her boobs weren't fitting in the cleavage area to me. You know how it can be big, and sometimes you move around, it just stays there.
It shifts.
It just stays there. I felt that's the vibe that I got with that. Yeah, and definitely the hair.
the hair had to go,
hair.
and it should have stayed in
The hair is a
2018.
no. Yeah.
Yep, the hair is
Girl,
a
that's
no.
more 26.
And if you're gonna be with Idris, Miss Sabrina, please match him. I like matching couples.
I love to match.
It doesn't have to be exact, but a
Compliment
color
each other.
Yes.
The whole look was
Thank
a no.
you, Marie.
Yes.
I felt like red and white and turquoise jade green. Like what?
Oh, her makeup. They're getting a little close. That makeup was.
She's
a
having a
no.
moment over here. She's like,
No,
You
they
like,
didn't comb the wig. No, the whole look is a no.
The whole look is
It's,
a no.
it's a the
Sabrina,
whole,
a whole look.
not her man, but her.
she said, not her man.
But you know, this is what she does. Even at the royal wedding, she wore that Gucci sweater, and people were like, at
They attacked her.
At Meghan Markle's wedding, you're wearing a Gucci
yeah,
sweater dress.
They ate her up on that one. That was
I
pretty
was
bad.
So
too.
she needs to. I think if Sabrina gets a stylist, that body, that face, she's gonna be impeccable. But
She's
maybe
pretty.
maybe this is her.
She's pretty. I'll give that to
Her.
her, but the look was a no.
She's stuck
for
on
me.
it. She's like, no, that's
No,
not
it's
happening.
not.
I love it.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, y'all, thank you so much for joining in with us for the live. Oh, yeah, before you go, this is a snippet of her at the royal wedding, honey. People bringing it. Priyanka Chopra looking like a snack, and she has on a Gucci sweater dress and a clutch underneath.
It was a no
the
from
hat
me.
didn't go either.
It didn't. Yeah,
The
that was definitely
fascinator?
a no.
No, none of it. I'm like, child. And why is she clutching
Look
onto
at
this
Babe
bag?
waving at me.
Look at Babe. Look at what she's.
He waving at me.
Hey, Babe.
Even her hair here I liked better, but Sabrina, come on, Brina.
Brina.
Let's bring it into 2019.
Session Boutique would love to style you.
Ask,
honey.
Yeah.
She needs to get a
Yes.
stylist.
Give me a
Ask
call.
your man to get you a stylist.
Oh, you know
and
he will.
will. Period.
It just called
See,
me.
that's why this is this new love. He like, baby, you look good. Anything you wear, baby, you look good.
No.
Idris, you need to tell her the truth.
And nothing but the truth in 2019. That's all we're receiving. Okay.
All we're receiving. Y'all, well, at this point, the poll is now closed. So we want to see the results before we get off this Facebook Live platform. What we got?
Let's see what y'all say here.
I bet you it's the
Okay,
ball.
okay.
Which one? Smoky Eye.
We queuing it up. Take a minute. This is a drum roll. Yep.
Do our own drum roll.
Yep. Let's see. Okay. We got some comments while we're waiting for the poll to come up. It's kind of plain. Session Boutique.
Oh,
yes,
wow.
Got a shout out.
Hey.
Oh, looks like we have almost an even split.
Wow. For all
What?
three.
Y'all
Yes,
picked-
but it definitely was the smoky eye.
yeah.
I would say
Smoky
that.
Eye for the win.
Smoky Eye won by literally a point.
A point.
That's crazy.
A
But yeah,
point.
smoky eye, cheekbone highlight, and bold lashes. Ladies, I think that just goes to show that we picked some great kind of looks to put in the poll today because they all kind of, all the viewers
sure.
chose in thirds essentially. But yeah.
Yeah. Thank you all for
Thank you
participating.
all. But it looks like the smoky eye, which of course will never go out of style,
Never.
Ever,
was the
ever.
winner. Barely. Barely.
1 point.
Yes. Well, take us on now. I think you got the Facebook ad.
Oh, sure. Okay. So we have the Facebook Live. We ask that you subscribe to our show on all the major platforms, including iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, and Stitcher. Review our show in iTunes with constructive feedback. Share this Facebook Live post and the entire show with your family and friends, and donate to our mission to bring enriched and inspiring content each and every week. You can donate at www.thesphere.tv/donate. donate.
Awesome. And now we're available on Speaker. And of course, we have Patreon going on, y'all. So make sure that you.
Platforms.
So we have some exclusive, like extra exclusive content coming on Patreon. So make sure that you check that out. We may have a styling session, and maybe I'll do Miss Marie's makeup. She styles me, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And
Fun
then Megan
stuff.
will put you in the mix, honey, because you cute. And I love your shape. You're so like voluptuous.
Oh,
I love that. I'm like, get it. So yeah, we gotta throw Megan in there with that body, honey, body.
Yes.
But thank you all so much for tuning in, and we hope to see you next week right here on Facebook Live with All Things Beauty.
See you later. Bye, y'all.
Awesome. So now let's continue. I think we have one more look or two. I forgot. I'm losing count now. Terry. I think we have one more of a couple. We have one more of Lena Waithe and her partner. And I love the all black. Loved it.
Now, you can always bet on black. You can never go wrong.
You can never.
With black.
And I like that she as in Lena chose to do more of like an androgynous kind of like, it's menswear apparently, but she added her own flair to it.
Yeah.
And the cuts in the eyebrow, I mean, she's saying so true to herself and her roots.
Yeah.
But I love that she's been investing in her skin over the last few months, and she's been shouting out her esthetician. Her skin looks beautiful. I don't even know if she has probably some powder and cream, maybe some, concealer, but I'm here for it. Do you? I'm not a fan of the blonde, but do you, Auntie?
I mean, I'm loving the skin. I'm loving the glow.
Yeah.
I'm loving all of that. I love the black because it's, like I said, that's our go-to. So the hair, I'm with you. I don't know so much, but, hey, we can rock with it.
We can rock with it.
Yeah.
Roll with it, rock with it. What you saying, Megan? I see that face. What does that mean? What does that mean? What you thinking?
I'm not now her suit, her look.
Yeah.
The
Lena Waithe.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Her look is okay.
Her partner.
No. The clutch, throw it away.
Yeah, I could agree
Throw
with the
it
clutch.
away.
I'm with you on that. I didn't even see the clutch.
Sequins? What is that on her chest? I can't really tell.
Yeah, that's why I'm
like
turning my head
applique?
to the side. I'm
Trying
just
to figure
trying
it
to
out.
see what's going on because it's just too dull for the occasion. To me, it's not making a statement at all.
Simple look.
It's beyond simple.
Yeah.
It's like something that I would literally, I think to me it's like a dress that you see in Dillard's on the clearance rack. And once again, she's not fitting the boobs are not fitting the, it looks like when she moves.
Yeah. To her credit, though,
boobs.
she just had a baby.
Oh, no.
So she's looking
Congrats
great.
to her.
She
She
does.
has
looks
the
great
glow.
if she has a baby,
Yeah.
but I didn't like the dress. I didn't like the clutch.
Mhm.
But I do like that low bun with the part in the middle.
Yes. No,
that
I love that.
chignon,
It
like
was
that
very sleek.
classic look. And I love the skin on her too. She's
Yes.
looking good. I know we were
I
talking
can't
about
complain about the makeup
Mhm.
because she just,
she's bringing it at least on the makeup, but I see no jewelry in sight on the partner, so she is like keeping it simple. And
Very
so
simple.
It
That
was
clearly was a
beyond-
statement that she was trying to make.
beyond simple.
I'm here, honey. I am here. So that was cute.
Yeah.
They
that
almost
was
okay.
look like
okay.
sisters.
They look like sisters to you.
I think they look like
Well,
sisters.
people say that when you together with your man or
Oh,
your
yeah,
partner
yeah.
It
for a long
happens.
time.
It
You think
does
so?
happen. Do people tell you that with you and your husband?
Oh, they do.
Oh, wow.
All the time.
Really?
Oh, yeah. They say we look like brothers and sisters. I was like, no, that's crazy.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, like that's nasty, first of all. But I guess, I feed
I
them.
love to see couples. I love to see couples that look alike. That just makes me feel like, oh, y'all are meant to be. I love to see that. Like,
Do
when
your
you
parents
like
look alike after all these years? Or going in that direction, kind of?
No, but it's just like, I mean, the way that how much me and my sisters look alike, it's like, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they
We
look like
have
twins?
both. We have both. We have features from both of my parents.
Yes.
The answer is no.
Yeah.
They've never gotten that. But it's just crazy to me because it's like I can look at my sister and be like, "You look like daddy,"
Yep.
and then you look like mommy.
Yeah.
So then it's like, does my mom and my dad look alike?
Mm.
In my eyes, no. We've
No.
never heard they look alike, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just crazy how you have kids and they look like both parents.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
is. I love how those genes just mix on up. Love it. Okay, so now before we actually go right into our next kind of segment and talking about some of our favorite makeup looks, looks like we have another ad for the people.
Yes, we do. This portion of the show is sponsored by Elite Dental Wellness. At Elite Dental Wellness, our vision is to create a welcoming practice that will offer exceptional dental care and a lifetime of dental wellness. We are committed to the finest possible oral care and the overall health and well-being of our patients. Elite Dental Wellness is built upon a foundation of integrity, expertise, and service. Through our commitment to modern dentistry, continuing education, and friendly atmosphere, we strive to make our patients feel that they are a part of our family. Dentistry can be scary, daunting, and uncomfortable. Dr. Batiste and her team work tirelessly to ensure your comfort. Make your appointment today with Dr. Ashandra Batiste at Elite Dental Wellness by calling 713-789-8680.
Yes. And before we actually go into the next segment, you know what just crossed my mind, which I can't believe. I forgot my Sagittarius sister, Janelle Monáe.
Oh,
Janelle Monáe. How could I not? What was I thinking? Janelle Monáe.
I love her.
Y'all have to go look at her look. Go on Instagram or whatever on the internets and look at Janelle Monáe.
I can't believe you left out was Taraji, my mother.
But you know why I left that out? Oh, so much to cover. It was a recycled look. It was a green velvet dress. She looked like she should have been with Idris because they looked amazing together.
If
with
they
the color palette.
That, I would have fell out. I would have still been
Yeah.
in the hospital. I would have been in the hospital. I would have just fell out if I would have started
You're
them
like,
together.
wait, yeah, but she did look good.
Yes.
Body looks amazing. Face looked good on Taraji, but
And
the
she's
dress
just
was
glowing, honey.
She is glowing.
So
That's that
happy
love.
right
Have you
now.
seen
Yeah.
her man? Speak of
Yeah.
finance.
Have I seen him?
I'm like, wow.
They're both lucky because, baby,
he's gorgeous.
He's something to
And she
look
seems
at.
happy. She seems
seems
so
so
happy.
happy.
more happy. I mean, she's always been successful and amazing, but look at Taraji. Oh, we got both. A twofer.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss
Come
Terry.
on, baby.
We got Taraji. Oh, the skin.
look
Her
at
little
there.
cute face.
I love
She's
her.
beautiful.
her.
She's just
Yeah,
she's
and this
flawless.
regal kind of look. I don't know what exactly she was kind of channeling in, but
She's
I
the
love
only
it.
person
I
that
love
can
it too.
pull it off. She's
She
the only
is.
person that can pull it off. I can't even, make a statement about her outfit because she's the only person that can pull this off. It's so her.
It is.
It's
And
It
her
is.
makeup
So-
looks good too.
Yeah,
I
I
like
was about
the
to
glowy
say,
look.
shout out to
Oh,
her
yeah.
makeup artist, Jessica Smalls. And on Regina King, the glowy look, it was like glowy all over, but on Janelle Monáe, the glowy was like intentional.
It was.
It was like the cheek will glow.
Yes.
Hers
The eye
was
will
glow.
glow.
Oh, yeah.
Hers was glowy. Regina King's was almost a sweaty.
Yeah,
like I've been
that's
sweating.
what it
I'm a
is.
little, anxious.
That's
or
the difference.
Yes. It's a lot of intensity going on. That hers was almost a sweat.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there is a difference.
It's
It's
Hello.
definitely a difference.
Speak on it. Awesome. Well, glad we got that in. Couldn't believe I forgot about my Sag sister. Oh, y'all had to just have to write. This is
Yes, baby, that middle part, straight
But she
hair,
looks
the
so
dress.
sexy. Look
but
at
it's
there.
prom 2002. I mean,
wow.
I've seen this silhouette.
Wow.
I've seen this little,
Wow.
hers are actually probably real diamonds, but I've seen this little diamond, little choker situation. Like, I've seen it. At the middle part, it's recycled.
You're right.
But
Her
she does look
skin
good.
was flawless, but mother, I was gonna say mother, we could have did a little bit more on the eyes.
A little
Just
bit.
a little bit
What
more.
about the lips? I'm thinking maybe more on the lips too, because they seem more nude, like a nude brown type color.
You know what I would have did with this dark look? With this darkness, I wouldn't even did a nude. I would have did a dark, a burgundy, because it's still wintertime. It's
It
still
is.
fall, like in the fall
Absolutely.
era. So
And
I
then
would
again-
have definitely did a darker lip.
I can see now looking up closely that she has like a little liner, like a little turquoise green liner, and that's cute.
It is. But I feel you what you're saying with the prom look.
Yeah,
I mean, it could
mean-
have been different. It could have been better. But she's so
It's
awesome
just
and
that
Come on,
she's
sexy.
Taraji. She can
fine.
bring
Yeah.
She
it.
can. She
So
has
I'm
the body
like,
for it.
I was underwhelmed,
I'm
but
here for it.
Yeah.
She said I was
Whatever.
underwhelmed. Not impressed.
She just can't do any wrong. She
Yeah.
could have wore her pajamas, and I would have been like, "Yes, mother."
I think we all have our favorites like
Oh,
that.
she
That
do.
Taraji
Love
is for
her.
you. Janelle Monáe is for me. That's my girl.
Yeah, I love
Who's
the
your that
same.
can do no
I
wrong?
love Janae. I love her
She's-
too.
really?
I love her. Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah.
Her style.
Love it.
Awesome.
All right, y'all. So now let's pivot just a little bit, 1-2 step, and we're gonna bring y'all that poll question that we had earlier on in the show about some of your favorite makeup looks. Now we're gonna bring it to you, featuring some of Miss Megan's work. So now let's get into our first pick. Now, on these pics, we want y'all to comment. Of course, it's all beautiful work. It's Meagan's work, but we're going to be talking about the looks and showing you some of the things that that stood out to us. So, of course, the highlight, maybe a smoky eye. And one of the photos, we have a lot of good play with color, which not everyone can execute well, but this is done really, really well, the use of color. So,
some of the looks are not mine.
Okay.
I'll tell you the ones that are mine, but some of them aren't.
Okay.
I chose the looks because I said that 2018 the makeup trend was these bold lashes, so I chose the looks that I had snapshotted in my phone already. Like, you know, like, oh yes, that, like, oh, this was a yes for me.
Well, speaking of color, let's just jump right on in. This is a good use of a cut crease and a lot of color. What do you think?
Loads and loads of. I'm focused on the lash. You know, right now I call this type of makeup Instagram makeup.
It is.
Yeah.
You know, you can't wear it out.
I mean,
you can wear it out, but you can't.
Right.
Like, you cannot. You're not gonna see this on the red carpet. You're not gonna see this.
No.
You're not gonna see this at a wedding. You're not.
Yeah.
It's strictly
Instagram
makeup.
Yeah.
That's what I call it. You
I
know,
agree.
Instagram makeup. But it's so hot right now.
It
It's
is.
so popular.
It is.
It's so popular, and my
Yeah.
sisters tell me all the time, like, Meagan, you need to, you know, get back into this, because I was doing this, you know, when
Yeah,
I
when you
first
first
came
started.
out.
Yeah, I remember.
And you know, I wasn't because cut crease was hard for me back then.
Yeah.
But I wasn't, you know, I was playing with color, but I wasn't doing it, and it wasn't as neat as it
Yeah.
is now. But
Yeah.
I mean, all the color now, and I just love this look. I think
love
the
this.
earrings is what really
This
The
is
earrings-
drew
nice.
me to this look. I had to snapshot it because I was like, oh, these earrings
So
are just
two things that are
beautiful.
standing out to me. Number one, the skin, which is not
Yes.
part of the two, so maybe three. Okay, that's the bonus. But on the last look, we saw a more defined liner and kind of a lighter color in the middle. It wasn't as blended. This is a perfectly blended, kind of
Perfect.
deeper on the
Yes.
outside, but still lightly kind of a
Yes,
soft pink
I
in the
love
middle.
it.
I agree.
This is how the blending, I think, is this is good
I
lip.
agree.
And
And
she's serving good lip.
I love this, like you said, because everything is well blended. And also, another thing is they'll do these these, you know, bold eyes
Yes.
and bold lip. You have to be
One or the
it's
other.
one or the other.
It's
And
one
I
or the
just
other.
love how she did her eyes.
Yeah.
She had the earrings, and then she just put that
Yeah.
nude lip
Natural
with
lip.
a perfect
Perfect.
blend with the lip liner.
Yes.
So
And you know what? I feel like sometimes work on Instagram, not everyone, but some people over edit their work. And this one, I can still see the scar pretty prominently
I
on
love
her
to
forehead.
see that.
The real
Natural.
texture of her neck or her
Absolutely.
collarbone. Like, I feel like this isn't over edited. Like,
Absolutely.
I feel like this is just
Absolutely.
good work.
It is.
And that is what I love to see too.
Yeah.
It's because when Instagram first came out, we didn't have these
Filters.
apps to help us.
Yeah.
All we had was our work.
Thank you.
So now I'm not sitting up here saying that I don't
Yeah,
edit.
no.
But I
you
don't over edit.
Right.
Like,
'Cause
if
there
my
is a such
client
thing
has a
as it.
scar, I'm going to keep the scar there, even if she has a bump. Sometimes I'm just like, you know, I'm gonna leave that there, because there you have clients or you have people that are come and think that
Yeah.
you're gonna take that bump away from them, where if it's texture on your skin, I
Right.
can't take it away. I can
No.
only cover it up.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
because that's what they see that's put on social media,
They think
that's what they
they
want.
come to us like wanting us to be their dermatologist, wanting us to be
Plastic
their
surgeon.
plastic
There you
surgeon.
go.
And I just want it to be
Yeah.
I want it to be as natural
Thank you.
and
Be
realistic as
transparent.
It's
possible.
makeup, not plastic surgery.
So let me
Period.
ask you this: when you do have, because you know, makeup is such a huge thing, but also people don't talk about natural skin, the skincare, like the
I'm
skin
so
process.
into skincare.
So when you talk to your clients, do you just kind of share information, or do they just ask, or
They both in certain cases. My question, anybody knows this. You know, even the people that work around me, they know. One question that I ask every single client that sits in my chair is, do you have dry or oily skin?
That's good.
And then
That's
if they
good.
tell me, you know, what skin type they have, I recommend. So like I say, if you have oily skin, are you using oil-free regimens? Are you using
Right.
oil-free products? Are you using any
Absolutely.
of that? I'm always going to ask them those questions. So that's where the skincare comes in. Now I have the ones that are always like, ooh, I don't like my skin. Like, and also I always ask, can I take before and afters? And now because of Instagram, a lot of people say no. A lot of people say no. But you have the ones that are like, you know, oh, my skin is bad, blah, blah. Then I will
Yeah.
start, you know, recommending things like, okay, well, have you went and got a chemical peel? What about a microderm? Have you ever
Okay.
thought about that?
So it's like a
or
teaching
go
as
to your
well.
dermatologist,
Coaching.
or and go to an esthetician. You
There
know?
you go.
Do
That's
that.
good.
I do tell them, and then I'm always trying out skincare products, so I always recommend things, but I don't ever recommend anything to my clients that are over the counter, like at Walmart or stuff like that. If you want your skin to be taken care of, and if you want flawless skin, you're gonna have to spend a pretty penny.
Absolutely, it's definitely an investment. Okay, cool. I just wanted to see how that conversation, because I know sometimes it's important to have those.
Oh, it is, because if you want your makeup to lay right. I was talking to my mom. One of the bridal services that I'm starting in like a deluxe package is like a skincare regimen with like an esthetician, so a recommendation list of estheticians, or if you don't want to go the esthetician route, like a list of products that you can maybe use, or maybe just having a skin consultation with a skin therapist, as they like to be called nowadays, a skin therapist. But like things like that, because on your wedding day, one of your most photographed days of your life, you want to. Speaking of a bride who's killing it, I like this look.
I love it.
My work.
It's
that
beautiful.
Gorgeous.
And is this your example of lots of lash? Because I feel like lots of lash, but it's done well.
She was one of my picky brides.
Oh.
She was one that when I turned my back, she had her phone trying to, take pictures, make sure her skin was matching her making sure her foundation. No. Making sure her foundation was matching her skin. She was one of my picky brides. So we kept it very simple on the eyes.
Which is beautiful.
But I popped that lash on and she didn't know. I was nervous. I was thinking like, okay, maybe she's gonna tell me to take it away.
It looks good.
Oh, I loved how bold the lash was, because even with the pictures from the photographer, I could see those lashes, and I loved them.
And I love the color lip that you chose.
Me too.
I love that rosy look, the glossy.
Yeah,
I love the eyebrows.
Classic.
Yes, very nice.
And her skin was flawless, so it made it so much more easier for her application.
Yeah, you got that match right, honey. Love it. Yeah. It's like beautiful.
It is gorgeous. I love
that's a good look.
So do you have brides that want the extra look? Do you go for that, or do you do more natural?
My brides are always nervous. Majority of them are always nervous, and don't ever tell me to do what I want, because I will. But lately, a lot of brides haven't really just been sticking to the classic bridal look with, the nudes and neutral tones.
Yeah.
They'll still put some color in it, but we won't do too much.
Okay, good.
But good. We keep it. We try to keep it as simple as possible.
That's good.
But not.
Less is more. We love that.
Oh, we're gonna get back to this look in a minute, y'all. After this ad, hold the press it.
Stop. Pause.
So this portion of the show is sponsored by The Sphere. Are you starting your business and looking for a place to advertise? Do you have the need to reach out to thousands of people across the world to build your brand or sell your product? If so, get your product placement and advertising needs handled right here at The Sphere. We offer a wide variety of content delivery platforms, including iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Stitcher. Plus, we have the vast demographic reach within the United States, as well as the modern countries across the globe. Our enriched content and inspiring dialogue, coupled with a strategic ad, is surely to hit the mark every time. Call us today at area code 832-772-7789, or send an email over to advertise@thesphere.tv.
Yes.
Nice.
Love it. So back to this killer look. This is one to end on. Is this your work?
No, this is not.
Gorgeous
but when
look.
I saw these lashes once again, I was just like,
I wish we could see them with the eyes open.
I do too. And the reason I snapshotted this, because I was going to send it to my sister, because it looks like her lashes. My sister, she actually sells lashes.
Oh.
Mink lashes.
Hey, sister.
Beautiful.
Really?
Yeah,
How's the band?
beautiful.
Because sometimes I feel like
her
the
band is very thin. I mean,
Thank God.
is.
You already knew what I was going
You
for.
can wear it up to, I say 20 plus times. Like, if you take care of your lashes,
Your lashes will take care of you.
Her lashes are so good. She took her time with picking out these lashes.
That's
so
good.
and I thought that was her lash. So I was
Yeah.
like, this looks so much like a lash that she'll have. And it was
Shout her out.
beautiful.
Where can people find her?
Oh yeah, at 712. So that's 7.12 SEVEN.12 TWELVE.
Nice.
So at
On
712
Instagram?
on
Okay.
Instagram. Yes, sorry, on
Perfect.
Instagram. Yes.
Love it. And how do you care for lashes? You were mentioning like you can wear them up to 20 times if you care for them. What is this care?
To me, it is all in how much glue you apply on that band and the glue that you're applying.
Thank you. Speak to the
Absolutely.
people.
So I do not like hair glue. Do not use hair glue.
Hair glue is for hair. And
yes,
should not even be used on hair.
And it will irritate your eyes.
It will irritate your eyes, but it will also snatch the hairs off of your lashes. What you want to do when you take your lashes off is make sure you take the dried up glue off. Take the dried up glue off, and then keep them in keep them in whatever compact they come in. Of course, my sister, hers comes in she has a compact like the Mac, has a little mirror.
Okay.
So she just keep them in there. But I take the glue off, and the most important thing is what glue you use, because a lot of these glues are messy and they're very strong, and they'll snatch the hairs off. So
that's
what
important.
glue? Duo?
I use this glue. It actually looks like a hair glue. It's just called eyelash glue.
Okay.
It comes in a bottle. Like everybody, I'll be like, I have to
it
tell
simple.
them because
you see that bottle.
You have picky clients that will be like, is that hair glue? And I'll be like, no, this is lash glue. I'll show it to them and be like, this is lash glue. Take, this is eyelash glue. But it comes in a bottle literally that looks like or it's this other glue that looks like a liquid eyeliner.
Okay.
Like the liquid top eyeliners that we also use, but it's just called Super Hold.
I've seen that. I've seen that one
with the silver top, the black. Yeah,
I'm trying
those are good though too, because if you want your lashes to last, it's very strong.
It is very strong. I think that one took my lashes, snatched them like baby hairs.
You gotta be careful with adhesive. And now a lot of adhesives have latex. So some ladies have a latex allergy, so you may want to start using one of the Duo brands that is latex free. It's in like a white bottle, and it is kind of fluorescent. It looks weird, but it dries clear. They don't have it in black yet, but if you do have a latex allergy, that's for you. One thing also, when you're caring for your lashes, lady, you may want to douse them in alcohol real quick before you add them back to the compactor case, since you're wearing them so many times. So just to keep them a little sanitized and fresh for the people. Awesome. Well, one last note on that last look. I do love how the lid was pretty matte. I love
the whole thing.
Yeah, just the whole thing. Just
I would have
a different lip color.
I was just about to say did a different lip color.
More
either a darker lip or a nude with a brown lip line. Not that wasn't a brown lip line. That's more like a
pink blush or something,
or almost a lavender lip liner. I would have definitely did.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
I love the lashes.
Love that too. Absolutely. Wow. Go ahead, y'all. So whether or not you like the Instagram makeup look, which is fine and beautiful, or if you like this Golden Globes barely there, 10-minute and out the door kind of makeup look, whatever suits you, ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you do that and more in 2019. 2019 is all about the queen and the king, and then making sure you take care of yourself. So reiterating our point from earlier today, self-care is paramount, y'all. I cannot express to you enough.
Sure is.
And get therapy. If you need therapy, you need to talk to somebody, get some therapy. One of my colleagues at work has there's an app now where you can talk to licensed clinical professionals, and you can text them at any point during the day, and they will set up a session with you later on in the evening, maybe when you're off work. Whatever it is for you, make sure that you are taking care of yourself. I cannot reiterate that enough.
Absolutely.
Any last moments, y'all? Or we have a Tip Tuesday usually that's my tip.
Take
care of yourself in 2019.
What should my tip be?
Yeah. What's your tip? Tip for the people.
Take us on in.
What's the tip?
And even you, Miss Marie,
mind your business in 2018. That should be a year-round thing.
Mind your business.
What should my tip be? Let me see. Let me get deep. Let me keep it in the beauty thing. Let me keep it in the beauty. In the beauty price in the all things beauty category. If you can't do eyeshadow, don't do it.
Don't.
That's a tip.
Don't. And liner.
Yes.
And foundation
Jesus,
or brows. Like the whole
just if you can't
face.
do makeup, go
take
get
a class.
It professionally done.
Or take a class, ladies. Like, come on. It's 2019. Makeup artists. Really
YouTube.
Qualified. Amazing makeup
they're
artists.
so accessible
nowadays.
If you can find a makeup artist anywhere. So it's no excuse. It's no excuse.
I agree. I mean, I love that. I think my tip will be just to continue to be your most authentic self.
Yeah.
Because
look at y'all getting all deep, and I'm
me, I'm all, because
but that's true.
But it is because I think that we get so caught up into what everyone else says or thinks or does, and I think that we lose ourselves in that process. So in 2019, the tip that I give you is to be your most authentic self, to show up within yourself, and don't let nobody tell you who who you are and
Preach
what you
well,
can be.
Minister Marie. Preach well. Yes.
That's her dessert.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real. Marie always
I like
brings it to
that.
you, y'all. Y'all know how we do here. I love her presence, her calming presence, reassuring presence, her great energy, and you too, Miss Megan,
Oh,
bringing it
thank
always. The
you. Oh,
commentary,
yes.
everything,
you.
your energy, your presence. Love it. Love it,
thank
ladies.
you. Thank
Cannot
you.
reiterate that enough. Autumn, we miss you. She's on a birthday trip on a little cruise situation.
Girl, you should have took me with you.
Make sure you are enjoying and living it up. But y'all, with that, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of All Things Beauty. Anything else, ladies?
No, that's it.
That's
All
it.
right, y'all. See y'all later. Be
See
blessed.
ya.
Bye.
Bye.